Welcome to Lone Cowboy Adventures, where an ex-bull rider, trading his bull rope and his horse reins for the travels and adventures on a motorcycle. Joined with him is his beautiful Miss Linda. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. And as I always say hi to a stranger. You might make somebody stay.
Click docs. On the very bottom, it'll say chats. Hi, everybody. It'll say chat. Click that. There.
Okay.
And then when it gets going, can everybody hear me okay? It should be going all right. I'm sorry, I'm a little, there we go. Now,
Hi, everybody.
Sorry.
That's all right.
I had it on mute. I don't know.
That's all right. Here, I'll do this. I do this there. I have a touch screen too. I forgot on the laptop.
There you go. Well, I have that stylus you can have.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Glad everybody can hear me. How's everybody doing today?
Hi.
Mom's in here. Missouri Outlaw. Thanks for coming in. Hey, Jake. How are you? Rebecca touched my hand. I'm glad y'all are in here. You know,
Had quite the weekend and week so far.
Sorry, I'm kind of touching the screen to move the stuff, so. Peaceful Daz, how you doing? Looking good. You went out and got a shave. Yeah. Yeah, we went to the doctor, the orthopedic, this morning. If y'all don't know, I had a mishap right in front of my house on the motorcycle, and Missouri Outlaw Randy says, I can go pee. He's the one I was telling you lives over by Amazonia, or
Just northern
Maysville.
Okay, yeah.
Is that right, Missouri Outlaw? Maysville. But I broke both wrists. Hi, Mike. Good to see you. And the last video that I posted was left over from the GoPro, and luckily Miss Linda was here and Mike was here also when this mishap happened. And I don't remember anything from the end of the driveway till Saturday morning when I got up.
Well, you actually started off at the emergency room, not remembering from half of Thursday up to that point.
Yeah.
So you had lost your whole memory.
Can everybody hear Linda okay? If not, I can turn the mic up a little bit, as we're using one microphone, one camera, and yeah. So if you watched the last video, I got the tire on and everything, and I told Mike, I said, just film me going out to the end of the driveway. And I have a bad habit of leaving my kickstand down, and I think what happened is I left my kickstand down, and as I got to the end of the driveway, I flipped it up, and then when I made my turn, I remember, now that I think about it, I looked down again to make sure it was up, and then everything went. I wasn't even accelerating. I was just making my turn. And, I'm sorry, y'all. I bumped the mic. But evidently, I went down. I'm guessing, braced my fall with my wrists and broke my wrists, hit my head. And like I said, 99% of the time, I always wear my helmet. And I said, I'm just going to go up the road and turn around and come back. Right up the corner, turn around and come back. And the one time I don't wear my lid, this happened. And she could probably tell you more what happened on Friday evening. I guess we didn't get home till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning.
We got home. It was like 11, but I could not shut you. You were, well, brain injuries. It's like you had focused on one thing,
right?
And you were just like orbiting around it. And I would give you the answers, and 30 seconds later, that answer that I gave you was completely gone.
Yeah.
So it was very worrisome. I mean, I kept asking you, do you remember what you did today? And I would tell you, I said, well, you painted your slip-ons, you did your brakes and tire or something. You're like, no, I didn't. I'm like, yeah. I said, look at your hands. Your hands were black from the paint. No, I didn't.
Yeah.
He had even forgotten that he quit smoking.
Yeah. I guess on the way home, I demanded her stop, get a pack of cigarettes.
Well, you didn't demand, you asked, and I wasn't going to argue with you. Because it does no good, because you could, like I said, I could tell him, well, you quit smoking. No, I didn't.
Right.
You didn't smoke for months.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. So I'm, there's no use of agitating brain injury.
I have quit the cigarettes, but I have been using a vape to I was going to wean myself off the vape, or quit cold turkey one morning off the vape, because the only difference is I don't have the tar going in my system off of the tobacco.
And you don't smell like cigarettes.
And I don't smell like cigarettes.
And neither do I.
Yeah. And keep them dark glasses on for the next week. Yeah. Thanks, G.
He has a fractured sinus or a maxillary.
That's a big word.
Yeah. But
there's nothing they can do for that.
No. It's went down. It looks normal again. The only thing you have that would be any indication now is the black eye.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, Peggy's mom says Linda is an angel. We can hear her fine. Yes, she is. She has been more than an angel.
Thanks.
My call. Their story is all bull. Ken started off to Linda, and Linda taught him a lesson. Yeah, when we got done at the orthopedic, we walked up front, and the ladies up front, of course, they're older, and they're like, well, what happened to you? And I said, she tied me up, and she punched me in the eye.
I said, he's got an upgrade. He's got a Cadillac.
I have a cast. They casted this one.
Put the bone hopefully back in place. This one wasn't as serious
as
this one.
This one here, I have to have surgery on next Tuesday morning. They're going to put a plate and screws in there, and they'll just leave it in. It's titanium, so, maybe it'll make my wrist stronger.
Mm-hmm.
So, Linda Dobson, Miss Linda should have just shoved that vape in your mouth and said, "There, smoke that."
There wasn't anything with
there
this.
Wasn't anything, yeah.
And he didn't believe me. I mean, I could tell him the honest to God truth of the question or the answers to the questions, and he just wouldn't believe me. And I kept telling him, honey, you've knocked your noggin. You're just gonna have to trust me. And it's the nature of I'm not saying beast, but trauma, head trauma. That's the nature of it. So, and I didn't want to agitate him.
Yeah. Miss Linda's been in a car accident years ago, and she got hit and flipped the car over by a drunken high driver.
Mm-hmm.
And how long were you in the hospital?
2 weeks. Over 2 weeks.
Over 2 weeks. Collapsed lung.
I had concussion. Yes.
Yeah. So she.
I don't know if you can see the bone here, but that all my ribs were crushed on my right side, and they went into my lung. They punctured my lung. Yeah, it was a bad deal.
Yeah. Really
bad deal. I had hip contusion. My liver was lacerated. Yeah. Not good.
So, I've been really emotional last couple days.
Mm-hmm. And that's great. I mean, no, but I mean, you need to let that out, because it's
it's just frustrating.
Shock of stuff.
I called Grumpy Grandpa Patriot Show this morning and talked to him, and he kind of helped calm me down a little bit, because if it wasn't for her, I would probably be in a hospital still, because there's no way I could take care of myself. And she has done more than anybody has done for me in my life in the last 2 days, 3 days.
Except for your mom.
Well, yeah, my mom used to wipe my butt. But, and it was weird because Saturday, Sunday, I don't think I had to do a number 2 deal,
Pain pills.
It was a pain pill. So Miss Linda was like, he hit his head, or he always had. I am hard headed. I am very hard headed. So one other thing, we did go to my primary care doctor yesterday. Hey, Larks, Homesteadish, nice to see you. Gene, now let's go ahead and do a little shout outs here. Peaceful Des, good to see you in here. Missouri Outlaw, Mike Hall, Melinda Dobson. Let's Trade Paint, good to see you. Melinda, Marianne Bimler. I'm sorry if I pronounce it wrong. And Nunya, Texas on the back 20. Who else? Beth Cormet. Good to see you. I'm really glad you're in here. So, if I missed anybody, I apologize. I'm using my finger on my screen. I'm sorry. Because, the mouse thing is kind of hard to do. Rebecca Touched by Yarn, thank you for coming in. But if you all seen the last video, I thought I would give you all an update on what's going on. And one thing I told Mark this morning with Grumpy Grandpa at Patriot Show and 2 old people on the couch, I said, you really have respect for these people that have lost limbs or that don't have use of their hands or a leg or a foot, and stuff like that. And I can't even hardly take care of myself, pull my drawers down to go to the darn restaurant. I can pull them down a little bit, but getting them back up is kind of a booger. So, I really respect the people, that have these handicaps that go through life every day like it's nothing. They learn how to deal with it, and I'm very hard-headed and stubborn, and I can't deal with it. It's very emotional for me, and really sucks just not being able to go down to Arkansas this weekend. I'm sitting here running around in my mind how the heck I can make it down there to see Adam Sandoval take off on his trip from the Pig Trail Harley Davidson, at Saturday morning at noon, because I really, really wanted to do that. I even told her I was going to go out and sit on the bike. Hey, Rebel at Heart.
No, you're not.
I've got to order a clutch lever. No, I'm not trading for a 3-wheeler now. We're going to be back on 2 wheels here in about 8 weeks. I'll guarantee that. And so hopefully the Florida trip is
yeah, we're not
it's gone. So maybe we can do some short weekend trips. I know they got the meetup down there May 19th, I believe it is. Somebody who can put it in the chat here what weekend that is, and I'll have to mark it on the calendar over here.
Yeah.
Maybe I can rent a car and we can just come down for the day, come back. I'm sure I'll be able to drive by then. So just come down.
I don't think so. I can
come down and say hi, whatever, and all that good stuff. So
maybe I'll stay the night somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just camping wouldn't be a very pleasant. You'd be so hot.
Yeah, I would be hot. I have been. I was so glad to get the splints off today.
We got to scrub your hands.
Yeah, we got to scrub with my hands. Joanne Williams, hey, how you doing? May 19th through the 21st. So.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll have to do that sometime. It's delayed for 8 weeks at least. You know, I'm gonna have to replace my clutch lever because it's bent. I get home in 2 weeks. I can take it out and keep it lubed up. Yeah. I don't think so, but Linda can drive.
Really?
I'm drinking a little bit of coffee. We've been napping. We got home from the doctor and we took a
was
nap before
exhausted today.
lunch. We took a nap after lunch. I think you made me some scrambled eggs and
Mhm.
bacon. After we got back from the doctor,
Mhm.
she's yeah. But other than that, I don't know what else to tell you. She saw him, I guess when I went down, she looked out.
Yeah. It was very, actually it happened right in line with our front door, and I
Yeah.
was in, Easton likes to chew up his little stuffed animals, so I was picking up Fluff off the floor in the living room, and I heard him goose the motorcycle. Cause see, I seen Mike standing out there with the GoPro. I seen you come out of the garage, and I heard you go past the big
right,
picture
and
window
I stopped
here.
at the end of the
I
driveway.
heard
didn't
that, and then I heard, because I was like right in line, and I heard this run, just like that, and I looked up, and he was crawling. He was crawling across the asphalt,
to the
and he
ditch.
crawled into the ditch, and he just kind of laid there, and I was like, oh my god, for a few seconds. And I know Mike heard me yelling. And
Yeah.
I could not get out for whatever reason. My brain was like, I was going to go through that door. I couldn't get out the door. Finally got out the door, and he stood up. He even cracked his
My partial. I have a partial, and it's
inside of his mouth,
Yeah.
and busted the inside of his mouth all up. He had
Yeah.
blood. Sorry. He had stuff coming out of his nose and his right here and his head and
Yeah.
your arms. The thing on your arm was like bulged
Yeah.
out.
Show them the bones that the doctor showed us. That
Oh.
the two bones at your
These
wrist.
two bones right here, which he said are extremely important bones, of course. The one, it would be right here,
Yeah.
is basically broken off and dislocated off.
Yeah.
So, and he said it has even moved since he's seen the x-rays
X-ray,
at the
yeah.
hospital. It has moved since then, even with those splints on. So they got to fuse the bones back together with that mending plate, and that's how it's gonna
Is he gonna
grow
put
back
the
together.
plate on top or on the bottom? I can't remember. I don't know. I didn't understand that.
That part I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
He drew us a picture of the bone, looked kind of like the
plate.
plate kind of looked like a
Oh, it's like
paddle.
like a little. It's gonna have.
mini
It's gonna
paddle.
go up and then it'll go over and then
Yeah.
like that and then straight back down. So
But it will speed up his recovery process
Right.
because his bones are going to be able to fuse back together.
right.
And he said it also would prevent, hopefully, arthritis setting in as much.
Right.
This one, the right one, he said he's still not out of the woods because the same bones got broken, the right one, except for it was broke. Here, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, it was broke long ways.
Right.
And it wasn't as dislocated as
He
one
actually
in the left.
reset it
Yeah.
and I heard it pop.
Mhm.
I didn't feel it. I just kind of heard it pop. He sat right across from me like we're arm wrestling, and then he reset it, and then he says, "Yeah, while this was still soft, it was setting up." Yeah. So, and nobody signed my cast yet. And
I got a painting pen.
She hasn't signed it, so
I fell asleep. I've been today. I was exhausted.
So yeah. Let's see here. I don't know if we can do that or not.
What are you wanting to do? We actually got to see his x-rays today.
Yeah.
And it is, wow. Really?
The hand and the wrist, there's a lot of bones in your hands and wrists. You know. Go down here on the mouse to this one. 816. See that one?
That?
Yep.
Sorry,
I
don't
have my
glasses.
NDI on. You see the circle with the line through it?
Nope, I do not.
There.
Oh,
Hey.
yeah, I see it now.
Yeah, see that? Click.
Where at?
Right. Go down. Go down. Where the 816 is. Click that. There we go. Now go over here and just there. Oh,
here.
Hang on, people.
Sorry.
There, we're
Okay,
back.
I gotcha.
Yeah, you closed us out. So.
Okay.
Yeah, we're fine. Just do this. Go over here like this. There. Now. Anyway, I do have anybody wants to send any cards or anything, any messages or whatever, you know, if you have me on social media, that's great. I have different color paint pens. I'll sign it. Beth says I have different colored. Don Lee, hello. Melinda Dobson. Yes. We're still on. We never. Oh, you never lost us. Yeah. Easton's down here. He's been keeping me a lot of company.
Yeah, he knows.
But yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you was doing that.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm just in case, you know, anybody wants to call in, they can call in. Ain't no big deal. But good boy.
He just wanted a little attention.
Yeah, I
He was
know.
wanting to make sure we were still
I feel
there.
bad because I can't throw the frisbee and I can't throw the ball for
I can't throw the
our
frisbee.
puppy. So anyway, oh, somebody's calling.
Call from
Mayhem Mike.
to accept, press 1. To send a
Hello, Mike. How you doing?
Hey, I just wanted to ask you about that $400 I loaned you the other day.
I got your
back?
I got your $400, buddy. Can everybody hear Mike? I want to make sure this is working right. So, because I do have the desktop audio on. So yeah, Mike was here.
Throw a thumbs up, somebody.
What's that?
Somebody throw up a thumbs up if you can hear me.
Yeah, please. Whoever's calling in right now, I'm gonna decline you, but you call in when the phone call's over, okay? Or I can hold. Put them on. Let me put it on hold.
They'll sit there for a while.
Let me see if I can do this, okay, y'all? So just hang in there with me. You still there, Mike?
Yes, they can
press
hear.
2.
You still there, Mike? Ah, shoot. All right.
Switch.
Ah, crud.
Hello?
There, okay, you're still there.
Yeah, there was some
Yeah, I had somebody else calling in. I was trying to.
go
I was.
type music.
I was trying to put you on hold and accept the other one. Okay. Whoever just called, just hang on a minute. We on this call, you call in. So, Rebel at Heart, thank you, Joanne Williams. That's Bernie. How you doing, Joanne and Bernie? Okay, I'm glad it's working good. So, and it was funny because, well, it wasn't funny, but what was it? Saturday morning, I asked her. I said, "Did you call my mother?" She said, "Yeah, I called your mom."
I
So-
told you that actually Friday night, and you forgot what I had answered.
Yeah. So anyway,
What are you doing?
somebody else is calling in, and we'll just wait.
No,
I
that's
can't-
all right.
I
I'll
can't-
let-
No,
I'll
they
let somebody else
they
know.
hung up. They hung up. So
Oh,
it's a 239 area code, and I'm not sure who that is. So no, that's all right. What did you think about the whole ordeal, Mike? I mean, you were here.
At first, I was in. I looked over and I saw the bike down, and I saw you crawling towards the ditch, and then I lost you because the top of the yard's got a little rise to it, and you went below that for the horizon where I was standing,
Right.
and I was in shock, and I heard everything happen. I heard Linda yelling, and then it just clicked, and then I started booking it over to you.
Right. I mean, I
I
wasn't
don't even
I
remember
wasn't really
because I
get
had the GoPro.
right. I really wasn't getting on the throttle or anything, right? I was just rolling out.
So, well, like Linda said, I heard it wing.
Right. Right.
You know, and then it was a bunch of scraping.
Right. Yeah.
And just from all the marks on the pavement out there, I can't really. I mean, I'm not an analyst on traffic accidents. I can't tell you what happened.
Right.
My oldest son is.
But I know what the end result is.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know, but
I just remember looking down.
I saw you do things that I know now. You know, that you had. Yeah, it was really. I don't know. I was really shocked for a couple of days. I mean,
Right.
It really bothered me.
Mm-hmm.
That happened to you.
Right.
And it's. I need therapy. Does your insurance cover therapy for me?
I'll give you some therapy.
But,
You know, for what we do, we need therapy anyway, right?
I bet you will.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, Modog, I guess he
you know,
came. He came over, right? Modog came over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shortly after it happened. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you and Linda helped me pick up the bike, and then I rode it in the shop, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. With broken wrists.
So there's there's a higher power working here. Something stopped you from going down to Arkansas.
I guess.
You know,
Oh, that's true.
There's always you don't know until later, but until later on when you actually see what happened. But everything happens for a reason.
Right.
So this happened for a reason.
Right.
And we just don't know what it is.
That's hard telling.
Oh, what's that passage in the Bible?
Yeah.
Sorry, we don't get it all religious,
but you know,
I'm not getting on a soapbox or whipping out the Bible or nothing like that.
Right.
I'm just.
I talked to Linda, you know, Saturday morning. I was really frustrated, you know, and I felt like after I, you know, woke up Saturday and stuff, and then thinking about it, you know, I have a family member that has passed on, and was like, I could sit there in the chair and think, I bet I know what he's thinking now. Like, look at you now. You know what I mean? Look, you know. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Linda is amazing. She,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, that's another story. You know. So, I mean the family member deal. You know that I've been dealing with. You know what I'm talking about, Mike. So, well, listen. Let's jump off here and see who else called in, and we'll go from there. If you don't mind, Mike.
Yeah.
I appreciate you giving us a call.
John 13:7.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
are you done off work now? Are you done?
Thanks for having me.
Are you done slacking?
Bye.
All right.
I think there's a lagging of something.
No, I just.
Yeah, hung up. That's all right.
Oops.
Sorry about that. I think there's a delay or something. Anyway. Okay. I apologize for the incoming call. I don't really have the hang of the putting on hold thing on this one here. I'm still at work. Just finished my last pickup. Well, that's good, Mike. I appreciate you calling in and watching. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Homestead in the Woods with D. So glad to see you're doing good. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I keep saying that this gal right here is my angel, and she is, because man, she got the disability going. We have a thing with disability. We have to call Matrix, get the process started with that. I called work yesterday and went ahead and used 1 week of my vacation for this week until it kicks in. Hopefully it'll kick in by Monday. I've heard bad stories about guys that are on the short-term disability and not getting paid for months. So because of the employment at the disability thing. So yeah, it's not you just got to stay on top of them. And my splint's itching and it sucks. Yeah.
Well, it's nice and fresh.
Yeah, it's fresh. So it was getting pretty nasty. So I'm sure I gave my mother a pretty good scare. And they said they put my name on the list at church and whatnot. And you know, I truly believe that God puts people in your life for a reason, and that's I truly believe that with Miss Linda, because
thank you.
there was if I would have been alone here at the house, you know, I'd probably taken an ambulance ride and been in the hospital still. Can you use a hanger to scratch? I don't think I can get a hanger in there. I can just scratch the outside a little bit, you know. Somebody here.
My gosh.
That scared the crap out of me. Or is that the door? Maybe the rocking chair fell. It's really windy up here today. I don't know. I don't know what happened. All right. Thank you, dear. What? I don't know. Maybe something fell in the house. That's all we need right now. Sound like a door closed. So the content might be a little slow. I guess we can bring you on this healing journey adventure, right? I've been trying to keep up more on some videos, you know, people are posting and whatnot, and I've been kind of tired, you know. I'm not taking any pain medication. I took my last one yesterday, I think. Yeah, we don't have to put these on unless somebody calls in. Now, whoever else called in, give me a call if you're still in here, okay? Go lay down.
Okay, it scared him too.
Yeah, I know. It scared him. Oh, here we go. We got a call.
To accept, press 1. To send a voice.
Hello?
Hey, it's G Money.
Hey, Gary, how you doing? Good to see you. Or good to hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you just fine.
I'm just checking on your brother, and I was trying to figure out what happened to you, and now I think I figured it out.
Yeah.
Hearing you talk.
Yeah, the last video I posted was the remnants of the pre-crash. So right here at the end of the driveway, well, right out in front of the house, I should say. So
Okay. Well,
Got a
I
lagging.
was when I is there an echo by chance?
Yes,
I
there is.
that's all right.
Let me. I think I know what I need to do here.
Yeah, just mute the YouTube part of it there.
I just
There you go.
muted, your screen.
Right.
So it was so funny because I saw your community page post, you know,
Right.
the picture, and I was like, man, I hope that's not a bike spill, but I figured, well, it probably is, you know.
Right. Right.
But so this is what I'm thinking about doing. If I'm hoping where my finances get a little bit better this weekend. If they are, then there's a local Harley Davidson shop up here in Fort Myers.
Uh-huh.
It used to be called Rockstar Harley, and they changed ownership and all that stuff. I've never been in there, but I was gonna try and get you something representing Fort Myers. I'm assuming your road trip's going to be canceled.
Yeah.
I thought you were going on a road trip.
They
in May,
do.
right?
Yeah, they do sell little poker chips. you know, at every Harley Davidson dealership, they sell poker chips with their dealer
Okay.
name on them. They're like $1 or something like that. You know, that would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
All
just
right.
get a couple of those and throw them in an
I'll
envelope.
find you something. Yeah, I've never been in there. I'll find you something, a decal.
Yeah,
and the poker chips. Maybe get one for your. Excuse me. Sorry.
that's
Your
fine.
friend Mike.
Yeah, that'd be
And,
cool.
Anyway, it was so funny that I come home. I was running a little bit late, and then I turn on the computer and I see you yakking. I was like, all right, not yakking like you're throwing up, yakking, but all right. Well, I
Yeah.
just wanted to say hi, brother, and I'm glad you're still, you're still alive, and I know you're gonna have a little bit of a recovery, but
Yeah.
just want to let you know I was thinking of it. 239 is Fort Myers, Southwest Florida area. So
Appreciate
it. See it.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Thanks, Gary,
All
for
right, brother.
calling. I appreciate it.
All right. I'll be thinking of you soon.
All right. Thank you.
Bye, brother.
Thanks. That's nice.
That's awesome. Y'all go check out Gary over there at Jailbait and Tackle Outdoors. He's one of the first channels that I actually sent stickers to. And he's a super good guy. He's been going through some hard times since the hurricane and all that stuff down there. And plus he's taking care of his mother. And he's just a super nice guy. He used to be a dispatcher, I believe, for the Delaware
Wow.
services up there and stuff or whatever. I can't remember because I have CRS, so Little Ridge Farm, good to see you. How you doing, man? I appreciate you coming in. Marion Eastman, yeah, she used a use a hanger to scratch. I'm not gonna be on here much longer. I figured I'd jump on and I'm still emotional about it because our week's vacation is scrapped, and he was in the handbag. Fred's laying over here with his mouth wide open, still got a busted back.
And leg.
And leg, yeah.
His leg's in the shed. Right?
Yeah. Thanks for taking care of this little guy.
Welcome.
Yeah, she man, I tell you what, she's like, I mean, she was on it because she's got experience with all this stuff, and yeah, she's something else. I just, I aggravate her quite a bit.
Oh, nah.
I don't aggravate her. I have fun with her. So, and my lip is still chapped pretty good. I did go get a shave this morning, and that, good grief, just a shave is $30 at the barber shop.
Well, it looks like they trimmed your hair, though.
Yeah, I told them to trim the back of my hair too. So, Cheryl V, hey, how you doing? Glad you're not hurt more than you are. That's true because was it 2 weekends ago or last weekend? I took a trip to Oklahoma. I can't remember.
It was around the 1st.
Yeah, it was around the 1st of the month. I took a trip down to Oklahoma, and I left on Thursday night, and the wind was ripping out of the south, and it could have been very easily happened then,
Mm-hmm.
So how can you not be emotional? Yeah,
Right.
Beth, it's a man thing. We try not to show our emotions, and you're supposed to be tough.
Well, that's a serious thing.
Yeah, but I feel bad because our trip is in the
well.
crapper. Maybe I told her, I said, maybe I could do an iron butt up to Sturgis in August, If y'all don't know what an iron butt is, it's 1,000 miles in 24 hours. So, yeah, Little Ridge Farm, I'm sure it is. You've been through what you've been through, and I've been through kind of the same thing with a barn fire years ago, and it's terrible. I mean, it sucks. But difference is it was your foam, So 39 minutes. Wow. But you still have them, yeah. Let's see here. I cry and get emotional, and I'm a big guy. Yeah, I know you are. It's like I think you've mentioned on your live about Trace Atkins, how you look like Trace Atkins.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he's got a lot of nice artwork on his arms. I'd like to see a close up. I'd like to get some more artwork done on me, like, you know,
Sorry.
put on here "Saved by Linda" or something like that. I'd like to get her profile on my left arm. You know, long hair. Yeah. Like that one picture on the intro when you're wearing that vest, you know?
Thank you.
Yeah.
How flattering. Thank you.
Yep, that's right. So, well, I guess nobody else wants to call in, but that's cool. See if I can do this. So yeah, my address is I think I might even have it on here somewhere. Hang on, y'all. Just a minute. No, I don't have it. I don't have it saved on there. I must have deleted it. Mary Eastman, God's way of saying he has different plans for you.
Yep.
I guess so. And I've been trying to figure out that. Well, I'm not going to say how many years I've been trying to figure that out, but.
There's that passage again, John 3:17.
Who said that? Where's that?
No, me.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
my favorite, one of my favorites.
John 3:17, yeah. Pin-up model pose of Linda tattooed. That's what I want, yeah.
Wow.
There's one passage in Psalms that I remember reading years ago when I was going through some hard times. It's something about keeping the bad demons away or something. I think I've got it marked somewhere, but yeah. But he told me to. Didn't he tell me I could use these fingers pretty good? I just can't do it. I just don't overdo
Don't
it.
be holding stuff. Don't be lifting stuff.
Yeah. Just like her chair, I brought it over here with my elbows. I lifted it up with my elbows. I didn't lift it with my hands.
All right.
Get her done, yeah. So.
Just because your fingers are free doesn't mean that you can just go all out, hog wild.
So I appreciate, if you all are a new subscriber, I appreciate everybody that's subscribed and whatnot. And man, I thought I had my address on here. Oh crap. I thought I had it on here. Image, what is that one?
Oh, maybe it'll be something
know
you want
either.
them to see.
No. Huh. Anyway, anybody wants to say anything, is P.O. Box 1014, Kearney, Missouri. 64060, I believe, something like that. But it's in the description of the channel. Mary Eastman, I already read that, so. I'm late because I fell asleep. You know, I took 2 naps today. Oh, Marion says, Linda, you got your hands full.
Oh, yeah. I do.
I'll say hi to a stranger, right? But yeah, I've had a lot of messages on Messenger and stuff, and it's been very nice. I just hope.
Yeah.
What's
it's
that?
in your about.
Yeah, 64060. Yeah, I had it on here, but I don't know what happened to it. So.
Oh well, it's okay.
That's okay. Well, I'm gonna jump off here. It's been 45 minutes, and Miss Linda's gonna go to work and lock me up in the house. I told her I could just go to work with her and I could stay in her car, and then if I have to go to the bathroom, I could go in and find her.
Yeah.
Or I could find the displays, the toilet displays, but they're not on the ground no more, are they?
No. Nope.
They're up high.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Good
well
luck with
that's
that
not
one.
going to work. Deborah Spiker, how you doing? Thank you. But I could go find her, I guess, if I ended up riding over there to work with her.
Let me see how that last name. That would explain
Yeah.
why you kept saying to the doctor in the emergency room, "Your last name sounds familiar. Your last name sounds familiar."
What's his name?
It was a lady, and I think she spells it like that. Spiker.
Spiker? Yeah.
And I think that's where you were.
Oh, down at Liberty?
Yes.
What was her name?
I think it was Melissa
Spiker?
But she pronounced it Speaker.
Speaker. Huh. But it was kind of spelled the same?
Yeah, and you kept saying, "Your name sounds familiar. Where am I? Do I know you?"
Uh-huh.
And I bet you were cross-referencing her last name with
This would
the
have
head
been
injury.
Yeah, this would have been Friday night at the hospital.
Yes.
And they did do a CT scan on me
With contrast.
with contrast. Yeah.
But the doctor said,
So in a way,
for 2 weeks though.
yeah, in a way, when you do that CT scans and stuff, they can also see other stuff. So, right? Like tumors and stuff. If I have a tumor, I wonder if they saw that knot on my back when they did that.
I don't know, hon.
I wonder how far down they went. So,
when you go back to your primary care, we need to, since you're off, we need to go ahead and just get that seen.
Yeah. It's already been looked at the hospital, and they said there's nothing wrong with it. It's just a fatty tissue. Well, I want to be like, Quasimodo from What's His Nuts, and just let it grow and grow and grow and grow.
Yeah, of course, yeah. You say it doesn't affect anything.
It doesn't hurt.
Okay.
Joanne went, take care, Kenny. Get a chance Saturday, come up to the park. Oh, that's right. You guys are having that thing. That's right. Miss Linda's going to be in St. Joe, aren't you?
Well, at a
Saturday.
At a bridal shower. It's not going to be in St. Joe, but
well, whatever. You're going to be busy. Maybe I can sneak the bike out.
I'm going to lock the door. You can't get the door to the shed open because you can't.
I just can't twist the throttle. Oh, well. It's amazing what your mind goes through. Yeah, that's right, Beth. It was, thanks, Gary. I'm sure they didn't see a few things that they should have. They didn't see. They're like, wow, he's nice.
Stop.
So, anyway, are you rolling your eyes?
No.
Okay. I love you.
Love you too.
All right, y'all. 48 minutes. Yeah, Joanne says you better not. Anyway, thanks for coming in. Hit the thumbs up for me, please, and we'll keep you updated on what's going on. And maybe I'll teach Miss Linda how to operate my GoPro from the app on my phone, and catch me coming out of surgery or something and talking all kinds of weird stuff.
Oh, I should have done that. Talking all weird stuff.
Yeah, you should have done that on your phone. It's videos.
My focus was not doing that though. That night.
What was the weirdest thing that I was saying? I mean, it took Mike and Modog they basically put me in the car and sent me to the hospital because I didn't want to go. Yeah. And here my wrist is all bulging out and whatnot. Thanks there, Little Ridge Farm. I appreciate it. So,
yep.
That's cool. Well, y'all have a good week. Stay out of trouble. Stay safe, and say hi to a stranger, as I always say, and shake a veteran's hand. Say hi to a veteran, and I don't know how much stuff we'll update you this weekend. I might jump in on some lives or something. I don't know.
Give you something to do.
Yeah, give me something to do. I need to clean up the computer, and Grumpy Grandpa said he'd help me with that. So, Christopher Pierce, get well soon and be good. Oh, if you're not good, you got to be good at it, right? So, all right, y'all. We'll talk to y'all later. Be good.
Bye.
Bye.